Okay, on this subtopic about product decision, marketers basically they make product decision at three main levels. The first one starts with the individual product decision, like what we're going to cover. Second is about product line decision, and third is on product mix decision. Okay, so for individual product decision, so the diagram that you can see here, it shows that there's a important decision, series of important decision in the development and marketing of individual product, in which it starts with identifying the product attributes. What will be the brand, packaging, what will be the labeling design, as well as the product support services. Okay, the first individual product decision, which is on product attribute, as you can see here on the slide, a product attribute is a characteristic that define a particular product and will affect a consumer's purchase decision. So product attributes can be either tangible or intangible in nature. So there are several reference about product attribute that you can actually refer to, in which that this product attribute can become a characteristic to differentiate one brand from another. Okay, so from the list here, you can see some of the product attributes could be seen by the choice of color, the design, the content, the taste, the quality, price, the packaging, and the marketing activities involved related to the product. As I mentioned in the slides before this, there are several attributes, several characteristics to define the attributes of a product. Okay, for instance here, product features. Product features is one of the attributes that can be used to define a particular product. So here, the product features are a competitive tool for differentiating the company product from the competitor's product. So the company should particularly survey buyers who have used the product and ask this question: how do you like the product? What would be the specific features of the product do you like most? Which features would we added to improve the product? Okay, for instance, like company, our own national car, Proton. Every single year, Proton will never fail to do lots of R&D, research and development. So you can see that how Proton car design has been evolved from time to time, from the basic saga until now we have the latest X70, X50, the latest features of Proton. So the design wise has been involved and has been upgraded. This is basically thanks to the R&D team who never fail to do lots of research, lots of investigation, and search ideas from the consumer. So one of the contributor to the success of the design or the features of Proton is basically through a strong R&D team. So product features is just one of the example of product attributes. As I mentioned earlier, there are a few others considered as the product attributes, okay, like product quality, what else? The product style and design and so on. So you can refer to many other references because attributes, remember, is the characteristic to define that particular product. So the second individual product decision is on branding. So a brand is a name, all right? It's a term or a sign, a symbol or a design, or even the combination of this, basically, that identify the seller of the product or the services. So basically, consumer view a brand as an important part of a product, and branding can add value to the product itself. Okay, so branding has become so strong today because nothing has gone to the market without being branded, right? Even a packet of a salt is being branded on the container, not to mention all those big tangible products are all being branded, okay, like automobile, home appliances and many more. Okay, so all this brand goes down until all the goods that we consume on daily basis, like the fruits, vegetable, dairy products, or even the poultry are being branded. So it shows how strong brand name is, which is to differentiate one product to another. Like Pepsi and Coke, like even though these two are known for quite um same similar on its features, it's a soda, okay, it's a cola, right? But many people have their own preferences over this cola, whether it's a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi. So there's test testing on taste has been conducted between Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and it shows that lots of people actually associate themselves to the taste of Coca-Cola because it has been in their mind for many years, and Coca-Cola has been associated uh, throughout eating with something else, like drinking Coke with eating fried chicken, drinking Coke with pizza, and so on. Right, so the brand is very strong that people always remember the brand, including the taste as well. So there are a lot of advantages with regards to branding that we should know. So branding basically has helped the consumers in many ways. Okay, based on the diagram you can see here, brand names help consumer to identify product that might benefit to them. So brand also says something about the product quality and its consistency, in which buyer who always buy the same product or the same brand know that they will get the same features, the same benefit, and even the same quality each time they buy the product. So branding also gives the seller several advantages, not only to the consumer. So the brand name becomes the basis on which a whole story can be built around the product special qualities. So the seller's brand name and the trademark provide legal protection for unique product features and otherwise might be copied by the competitors. So branding help the seller to segment the market. For instance, Toyota Motor, they can offer a car brand like Lexus, Toyota, in which that each with numerous sub-brands like Camry, Corolla, Prius, and many others, and not just one general product for all consumers. So it means that under one giant brand of Toyota, they can serve multiple number of consumers, in which that they can choose car that fits to their personality, that fits to their budget. So each product attributes that presented by Toyota have been made and designed to match the request or the desire of the consumer. So the third individual product decision is known as packaging. So in which that packaging involves designing and producing the container or a method to wrap product with some purpose. Okay, traditionally, the primary function of the package was basically to hold and to protect the product. Right. So, however, with the increased competition in the market, companies selling almost similar product, and lots of clutter on retail store in which that the product are being put on shelf next to one another, especially the nearest competitor. So the company who could be the leader of the market must make sure that the package has to perform some sort like different tasks, not only to make the product being protect, to make it nicer to look, but also it should be useful in terms of its function to attract attention and also to help to boost sales for the product. So in the context of this packaging, so being innovative is one of the added value that the company should have. Knowing that the product, similar product are in the market, and then competition is quite very stiff between one another. So to differentiate, to be different, company needs to be a little bit of putting some innovation into the packaging. So innovative packaging can give as I mentioned, can give the company an advantage over the competitors to increase sales. Okay, for instance, here example, Heinz has changed the entire ketchup industry by inverting the good old ketchup bottle, so letting consumer quickly squeeze out even the last bit of the ketchup, so they don't use a glass bottle. So it also adopt a fridge door fit shape that not only slot into shelf more easily, but also it has a cap that is simpler for children to open. So the new package double as a promotional tool. All right, it helps with the promotion tool, as well as it give some sort of like easy to handle for the consumer. As a continuation from branding, labeling in addition helps to perform several functions. Okay, so label identify the product or the brand, right? So you have to have a name to represent the product. So a label is being put on the packaging or on the bottle itself, so that with the design, the color, consumers can easily identify the product by its label. So label not only present the name of the product, but it also uh, defined as the identity of the product, which helps to promote the brand. The last part of individual product decision is support service. So in which that the support service serve as part of the product strategy or part of the market strategy of the company. So once customer have purchased the product, they need continuous, I would say, assistance from the company. And therefore, some of the company, they provide warranty years, more than just 1 year warranty, in order to continue providing after sales service to the customer. So the support service provided by the company will not only serve as part of the technical assistant, but also serve as a marketing strategy in which will encourage the customers to keep on buying, or to do this free of advertisement, free mouth advertisement to their friends, their family members, to purchase from the same organization, from the same company, due to an excellent support service given to them. So we are still in the discussion on product decision. So as I mentioned earlier, the product decision has 3 levels. So we had covered the first level, which is on individual product decision. So the second level will be the product line decision, all right? And the third level, which the slides will appear after this, is known as the product mix decision. Based on the example you can see on the slides here, it shows a mix of product with, right? So for instance, a company, all right, like this example, a generic example, the company produce quite a number of electronic products. Okay, so they have the first product line, television, the second product line, mobile phone, the third product line will be on what other home appliances, okay, electronic appliances, and so on. So in general, the company has quite a number of product mix between mobile phone, television, and other home appliances. So this is what we call as the product mix with. Okay, so on each every product line, like this example here, television. So television has, under the line of television, from the same company, they produce quite a number of different type or different model of television. So on individual product line, which is on television, it has its own mix, or its own product line length. All right. So the television itself has 3 types, 3 model. One is LCD, another one is LED, and the third type is plasma TV. So this is a product line length, and on each every single product type, Like the LCD, it has its own different model, different series itself, right? So that is called as the product line deck. Okay, so it's a combination, and the product line and product mix is a combination based on what the company carry in terms of the product line. Okay, and on each product line, it has its own product type, and the product type may produce its own model, which different from one another. Why do company need to produce a different product line? Okay, under the same roof, why do they need to produce a different product line? So a product line is a group of products that are closely related to one another because they function in a similar manner. All right, and they are also could be sold to the same group of customers and marketed through the same types of outlet, or it fall within the same given price range. All right, for instance, and Lenovo. Lenovo is one of a popular brand. So it comes in various types of product line like laptops, netbook, desktop, and even workstation. The product line stretching. So this one refers to the ability of the company to expand its product line into two ways. Okay, so the first option is either to stretch the line by conducting line stretching or line filling. Right, so this product line stretching occurs when a company lengthens its product line beyond its current stage. Okay, so for instance, a company currently are into a hotel line, right? So the present hotel line is actually open for business associates. So those who are on a business trip, they can opt for this type of hotel that is meant for a short period of staying for the purpose of business. All right, so at the same time, the company can also stretch its product line or its hotel line to another type of hotel, which is for um, vacation purpose, in which that not only the individual can go there, but they can also bring family, and there are place park for kids to enjoy their time and parents to also enjoy their time with pool, sauna, saloon for the parents to have their own quality time. Example of product line stretching, okay, for instance, is when a current company is actually located at the upper end of the market, they can choose to stretch their line downward. All right, a company may stretch downward to plug or to tap into a market hole that otherwise would attract a new competitor or to respond to a competitor's attack on the upper end. Or the company can also opt for to add low-end product because it finds that its faster growth taking into the place among the low-end segment. Okay, so options that the company has either to stretch upward, like the example which I have mentioned, or they can also choose to expand its product line stretching towards upward. Okay, so this choice that company choose to stretch upward is to add prestige to their current product, or they may be attracted by a faster growth rate or higher margin at the higher end. Okay, so for instance, the leading Japanese auto company, they introduce an upward automobile market. For instance, Toyota launches Lexus, Nissan, and Infiniti, and Honda basically part of the range of the upward stretching that they have besides the present product line that they already currently penetrating in the market. On the other hand, okay, an alternative to product line stretching is what we call as product line filling. So this product line filling, it means that the company plan to add more item within the present range of the line. So there are several reasons for product line filling. Okay, so it could be due to the reason that the company wanted to reach for extra profit, they wanted to satisfy the dealer, or using excess capacity, being the leading full line company, and also to plug in holes to keep out competitors from competing into the same market. Okay, so however, line filling can get overdone if it is results in cannibalizing and customer confusion. Cannibalizing in this case is when the company has an existence brand or product that serves similar to the one that will be newly introduced. So cannibalizing, it means that the new market or the new product will try to eat up the present or the present market that or the present product that has been in the market. So it makes consumer to get confused between the one that is already in the market and with the one that is newly introduced. So companies should avoid this issue of cannibalizing, which is do not try to compete within each other, because at the end it will cause that for the market to split up, right? For the market to split up, so it's not an a good choice for the company to introduce different brand but serve to the same market because it will eat up the present market that serving the customer. Okay, so on the context of product mix decision, so a company product mix has four important dimensions. Okay, so the first one we call it as width, second is length, third is depth, and the fourth is consistency. All right, so product mix with refers to the number of different product lines that the company can carry. For instance, Colgate market has fairly contained product mix consisting of personal and home care products. Okay, so on the product mix length refers to the total number of items the company carries within its product line. Okay, so again, Colgate as an example, it typically carries many brands within each line. For instance, its product care line includes soft liquid soap and body wash. Okay, so it also have speed stick and other mouth rinse brand. Okay, on product mix depth refers to the number of version offered of each product in the line. Okay, again, using Colgate as an example, Colgate toothpaste, it comes in several varieties, ranging from Colgate Total, Colgate Tartar Control, Colgate 2-in-1, Colgate Sparkling White, and also for kids toothpaste. All right. So in Malaysia, basically, Colgate even offer what a brand named Kayusugi, which comes with a halal certification for the Muslim market. All right. So the final one, the consistency of the product mix, it refers to how closely related the various product line are in terms of its usage, its production requirement, its distribution channel, or in many other ways. So Colgate's product line are consistent so far as they um, are meant for consumer product, all right, that they go through same distribution channel. So the lines are less consistent insofar as they perform different function for the buyers. So this is the final slide for the topic on product decision. So the issues regarding product mix dimension, it provides the handle for defining the company's product strategy. So the company can increase its business in 4 ways, basically. As you can see on the slide, all right, the first one, it can add new product line and thus widen its product mix. So in this way, the new product line builds on the company's reputation in its other lines. So the second point is it can lengthen its existing product line to become a more full line company. The third basically point here, it can add more version of each product and thus deepen its product mix. And finally, with the decision to have a mixed product mix here, it can pursue more product line consistency, depending on whether it wants to have a strong reputation in a single field or in a several field. All right, so this will be the last slide for the second part of the topic on product, service, and branding. So the next recording will be continuing the remaining sub-discussion.